as well rock and roll. I woke up in the morning, feeling of a dreaming, longing and I'm yearning, 'cause I don't know what I'm feeling. The voice on the radio said the world is ending. You wanna hear what I say? Yeah, I'm tired of pretending. Is this all there is? Is this all there is? There must be more than this. If it ain't so, we might as well rock and roll.
Yo, my word, the sun is right on my face, man. Big up, everyone. Thank you very much for joining us. Hope everyone's doing well on this sort of stormy Monday afternoon. Guys, we are here to talk some Liverpool news, Liverpool transfers, rumours, chat along and all that. And I've got my good friend K-Mac with me. K-Mac, how you doing, man?
I'm good. Hope you're well. Hope you're well.
Oh, I've got too much sun on my face. I'm a vampire, man. That's got
You're talking about vampire. There's like, look at all the creepy stuff behind me from the wife.
You got all Halloween stuff. Oh, there you
Yeah,
go.
she loves it all. Loves the spooky, mate. The spooky.
It's spooky. I love horror, man. I love horror.
Yeah.
Oh, big up the chat, though. You're doing all good. And big up Nicholas with the super as well, straight away. Just saying, is that his next game? Too much signs point to him to Liverpool. Big up Nicholas with the early super. Much love to you, man. Oh, man. Oh, loads to talk about, guys. Obviously, Ekitike landing in Liverpool either today or tomorrow. I don't care. But his medical looks like it will be tomorrow. Then he'll fly out to Japan to meet up with the lads as well to start pre-season with our first match on the weekend. More transfer news as well that we'll get into. And, yeah, and some player sales because Liverpool got to start selling players as well. But before we start, don't forget to hit the like button, guys, share and subscribe. And if you are new around here, let us know so we can shout you out every single time. And don't forget to go and subscribe to my man K-Mac as well. Any moderators can put links in the chat. Go and do that as well. I would appreciate it. K-Mac. It's been a busy summer for Liverpool.
I'm knackered.
Yeah, it's been Liverpool's. It's one of our best summers ever. There's no doubt about that so far. You know, Marmadush really cancels this summer's transfer for whatever reasons, but he does apparently. Kirkhead's in the door, Frimpong in the door, Vert's in the door, and now it looks like Liverpool at this moment in time might have their brand new number 9, but might not because we'll talk about other rumours later. But Ekitike looks like that is done as well, and flying in for his medical, man. How are you feeling about all this?
Great, absolutely great. We talked about Ekitike a while ago. Like we've got to be honest, we probably quite early on that one. Me and you a while ago. Like,
yeah,
6 months ago, I reckon we were talking about him. Yeah, just great. Like I just like the way we're just blowing loads of teams out of the water. It's like Chelsea wanted him. Do you think Chelsea had any chance of getting him? Because they moved on pretty quickly. And then Manchester United sniffing. Everyone was sniffing around him, and he was always going to go to Liverpool by the looks of it. Looks like this one was spoken to earlier on, and he'd just gone, to Liverpool. And then obviously
Yeah.
Newcastle came in last minute, like a token effort, whatever. Maybe just showing his act, like, oh look, we're trying to get some players like to contribute with you. And Isak might have took that the wrong way around. Might have took that badly. But looks like a brilliant player. I've done a deep dive on him, looking at all the numbers and that. Like, if he continues on the trajectory that he's at right now, I think we've got a real talent there.
Oh yeah, you got a gem there. There's no doubt about it. And you are right. I mean, we were talking about Ekitike from a while ago, but for Liverpool news and transfer stuff, Ekitike has been spoke about in that circle for a while, ain't it? So, it's someone Liverpool have always had their eye on. I don't think Liverpool had many. They had fingers in a lot of pies, but I think Ekitike was always like 1B in their transfer attacking. So
on it.
yeah, I'm not surprised we got him. I ain't surprised at all. Be at Anfield Road, and I hope you're doing well. Big up to you. We're going to talk about that in a bit as well. But yeah, the spider incident, guys. Let everyone know last night because I got attacked. The spider is no more. Let's just put it that way.
You live near me because they're like aragogs around here.
Yeah, that's what it was like here, man. It
They're
literally
massive right now. Them
landed on my microphone while I was live. Whoa, because I've got arachnophobia. I don't like them at all. Yeah, I was like, whoa, what the hell? And it's just like, because my window's there and it's come obviously through my window and it's just like zip line to my microphone. I was like, wait, that's not your home. And yeah, I found it this morning and ended its life. Sorry for all the spider lovers out there, but yeah,
there shouldn't be any.
No, it was, yeah. The spider lost its life. That's all I'm telling you. I won. No, but the Ekitike, man, he's I like him. I've liked him for a while. There's a lot to his game I absolutely love, and I think he's going to suit Liverpool down to the ground. I know a lot of people talk about his goal scoring. My favourite part about Ekitike is actually his link-up play as much as anything else. And we always said it about Darwin. Like, I do get irritated when people do that lazy thing about, he's a project player, so comparing to Darwin and stuff like that. They're nowhere near the same player, man. Darwin has zero link-up play. You know what I mean? I know Darwin has assists, but that's because he passes it 2 yards to Mo Salah and puts it in the back of the net. You know what I mean? So, but Ekitike, yeah, but Ekitike's assist, man. That's what I don't know about you, K-Matt, but that's what I really like about Ekitike is his link-up play and his assists and the way he can drop deep and float around that attacking free. Personally, the way we play, I think that just suits us down to the ground as well, man.
So he's created 48 chances this season, and he's got 12 assists. Like
that's a lot.
He's important. He's important in the whole structure of the team, and I think that's something we've been looking for. I don't think per se we've been looking for just an out and out 9 goal scorer.
No,
or we'd have gone for Osherman or Gotterez.
Exactly.
We would have. We've gone for someone like that who's just waits up there, gets the ball, does the biz, hopefully, because they're not Premier League proven, so that would have been a risk as well. But this guy gets everybody involved. Like, he's created more chances than Isak. I'm just saying it. Like, this season, in a team where he had to come in and be the sole provider, really. Like, in a weird way, when Mamouche went, basically Ekitike became the Mo Salah of Eintracht Frankfurt. And to take on that mantle as a 22-year-old, it's quite a lot to deal with. Like, the goal scorer has left for Man City, and now it's up to you, mate. And he did the business. Like, got them into the Champions League. They finished third.
No, he had a great season, man. Do we know how
22 goals was it? Was it 22 goals?
22 goals in all comps? Yeah,
22 goals.
I mean, do we
15
know?
in the league. Sorry, 15 in the league.
15 in the league's fine, man.
Pretty good, mate. It's pretty
he's and at the time, most of that time as well, he's only 22 years of age as well. He's still a young guy. Do we know how many goals he set up for Mamouche before he left in January?
I don't know. You'd have to ask me that stat, wouldn't you?
Yeah, I thought I'd just throw
Have
it
we
out there.
got have we got one of the geeks in here? Let me see.
Yeah, like
I'm
someone
trying to
might
spot
know
the
it.
name. AA,
Someone
go
might
on.
know it.
Go on, AA. Go on, that's your one. See if you can find that one, AA.
Someone might know it because I don't know because obviously when Mamouche left in January, um, Ekitike ended up being like the main man, and that was the
Yeah.
first time he's really been the main man on his own since he's been there. Because obviously he's been partnering up with Mamouche in that time, so they changed. They shared the responsibility. So when he left, he became the main man. So his numbers might have dried up. I'm not sure on the numbers stuff with Ekitike. His numbers might have dried up a little bit after Mamouche left.
I think he got
And that,
9. I think he got
yeah.
9 goals when he left.
So, I mean, it's hard to, like, if you put better players around him, the way he's going to perform would be even better, I think. I mean, look, the fact that our data team and scouting team look like they want Ekitike, I think tells everything you need to know about the man because they rarely get it wrong previously. Now they're allowed to do their work and do their jobs and get on with it.
You took the words out of my mouth.
They they probably see a player there in Ekitike that maybe we don't all see at this moment in time. I like Ekitike. All I can say is the games I've watched him play, not sitting here saying I watch Frankfurt every week, but games I have seen him play, I like. And I believe his goal scoring XG from inside the box is actually really good.
Yeah, it's like Mo Salah's
Yeah,
and some of the other big ones like Mbappe's. I think he's 5th. I think he's 5th best in top 5 leagues for that inside the box. And we've got number 1 and number 5 in the team.
yeah,
That's
exactly.
good to have.
I mean, having good XG inside the box is obviously what you want from a striker, but I know a lot of his shots at Frankfurt also came from outside the box. He dropped deep quite a lot, let Mamouche, get forward quite a bit. So I
I
think
think
it's
that's
a good
where his shot
signing.
conversions done him in,
Yeah.
because he had a lot of shots from outside the box and they weren't good shots. So his shot conversions gone right down because of that.
Yeah.
But if you look at the actual data of him in the box, he's pretty consistent.
Yeah,
He's hitting the goalkeeper. He's hitting the goalkeeper, or he's getting one blocked if it's not going in.
that's what I was reading. So
Yeah.
I'm quite happy with that, to be fair. Looking at his stats from last season, big up Lakers. So 48 games played, 22 goals and 12 assists. That's 1 in 2 number, ain't it? So,
Yeah.
he's doing well there. 0.52 goals per 90, 0.28 assists per 90, 0.60 XG per 90, 0.80 GA per 90. So, he's only going to get better for me at Liverpool Football Club. The players around him. Like, he's going to have Wirtz sitting behind him. He's going to have Mo on the right of him. We don't know who on the left of him yet. You got a McAllister there who plays that ball before the final ball that can help.
That's so funny you just said that. You don't know who's playing on the left. Someone's just wrote in the chat, Randy, you're going to be surprised because me and Jamie actually agree on this one. On the left-hand side player.
Oh, Anthony got.
We've agreed on this one for a while.
Yeah. Liverpool like it, man. It don't matter what we all think. The football club like him, man. And I know people don't like. I like Anthony Gordon. I think there's a player there.
Well.
But the football club like him, man. Hang on. The Fly Welfare Police. For God's sake, Biz, we've been aware of an incident. How dare you do that to my follow fly? You will tonight have a family if flies. Oh my word! The welfare fly welfare police are after me now. I'm done in. The flies are coming. Pick up the flies. It was a spider at the end of the day.
That is amazing. Has he created that literally just now?
Might have.
Impressive.
So crazy. People are crazy these days. But yeah, look, sticking Ekitike, I look, people keep going on about the transfer fee. I don't really care. It's not our money. And secondly, if the striker market is an overfluctuated market where transfer fees are going to be higher than they should anyway, and you're going to have to pay over the odds. It's just the way it is. And what does make me laugh came out. I don't know if you've seen it today. Arsenal fans are so pissed. They're so angry, right? Because
We pissed at your own club.
uh,
So being pissed at us.
do you know what they're pissed and angry about? Because Liverpool, apparently, all the PR around this transfer keeps saying it's £69 million transfer and
It is.
10 million and £10 million add-ons, and all Arsenal fans are like, "No, it's £79 million." They're so upset about this transfer. I don't understand it. Look,
Do they actually realise that we've already spent 100 million quid on it? That was 100 million cash. Like, do we care?
Exactly. Look,
Do we
Ekitike
actually care that he's 100 million quid? I don't.
No, not all. And Ekitike, look, he's £69 million guaranteed up front. That's not instalments. So Liverpool aren't paying instalments anymore by the look of it. You know, the only one we're paying instalments on, weirdly, is the cheapest signing, and that was Frimpong.
I know.
So that was 29 million with 10 million up, 10 million yearly, and then we got 10, and basically the first year is free because Trent went for 10 million. So, you know, but this is £69 million guaranteed, and then 10 million in add-ons. So I keep
Frimpong's going to be something special, mate.
yeah, Frimpong will be decent, man. There's no doubt about that. But yeah, I don't get all the outrage. I really don't get the outrage. Is that, you know, if Liverpool sold him next season without any of the add-ons, the transfer would only be 69 million quid. It's what it is. Yeah, the add-ons don't count till you achieve what you're getting. So I don't get it. I don't know why people are upset. I think they're upset because they're pissed off and worried. That's mainly what
I think they're upset, mate, because Fabrizio Romano did a Here We Go about a month ago on Gyökeres.
Yeah, it's still not. Hang on.
Still not
have we got our striker in before Arsenal?
We only started on him last week.
Have we got our striker in already, man?
At this rate, mate, we'll probably get everything done before Arsenal get their striker in.
It's kind of mad to me. Big up Redbird, man, with the jokes. Big up Polo Mint in the chat as well. Hope you're doing well, man. Yeah, City fans should look at Grealish for 100 million bench player. I know, it's mad, ain't it? Do you know what I like about?
To be fair, I've seen more of Grealish getting pissed up at festivals than on the pitch right now.
Yeah, Grealish got a bit of an issue, man. I ain't gonna lie. I'll tell you what I'm surprised with Ekitike. Look at him. It's how fucking quick he is, man.
Yeah, he's really fast, isn't he? And he's like 35 kilometres an hour.
Yeah, he's extremely quick, man. He just don't look it. Do you know what he is? He's not one of them pleasing runners.
Runner.
Yeah, you know when you see someone who's quick and they're very graceful, and it's like they're not even touching the floor when they run. Because do you know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of the way Guehi Capbo moves. That long-legged, lanky stride
takes a bit of time to get the speed.
Yeah, but once he's gone, ain't he? And that's the thing. But yeah, I think he's an amazing sign. And this is true what Mark is saying here. Paul Joyce has been well quiet.
Is Paul Joyce alive? Is Paul Joyce alive? Like, I do worry for him.
Paul Joyce ain't even mentioned this Ekitike news.
No, he's done nothing.
He's usually the first one. Big up Fly Welfare, please. He's usually the first one. He'd like come out and go, did I say Kakpo? I mean Gakpo. Look, I'm tired. We've done a lot of shows. It's weird with Paul Joyce. I don't know what's happened to him. Maybe someone needs to go and knock on his door or something to make sure he's all right.
Fly welfare check needs to...
Joyce on holiday. Yeah, Joyce could be on holiday. Joyce could be on holiday. That is true. True.
He's probably on an all-inclusive, isn't he?
That spider he murdered eight kids. For fuck's sake.
Probably 8 million. I don't care. Ugh.
Oh dear. The Athletic just posted something interesting. What did the Athletic post? Let me have a look. What are the Athletic posting? Let's check it out. But yeah, tell the people while I'll just look at this. How you feel Ekitike go at Liverpool, man?
Yeah, I'm excited about it. At first I was a bit underwhelmed because I really did want Isak, and I really did think that was one we could potentially get, and I was a bit disappointed that we didn't put that bid in. But maybe there's other things going on behind the scenes, and maybe Isak is still wanted. But I did a look into Ekitike, looked at his numbers, looked at the potential, and there's a lot to like. And also, I mean, you just got to trust the nerds. Like, the nerds they've got us all the best. Like, got us Ali. Like, did anyone think Ali was going to be that good? Like, he was behind Chesney at Roma. Like, he was second choice behind Chesney at Roma, and we overpaid for him, according. But it looks like we underpaid for him now, and it just proves that if you let the nerds get on with their job, then my God, they could get you some absolute bangers of players. And the nerds wanted Isak, but we ended up with Nunes. I trust the nerds on this one. I trust the nerds on Ekitike. And he has to get a French cap soon as well, because if he doesn't get called up for France soon, this is the worry I've got with him, by the way, mate. If he doesn't get called up for France soon, he might go to Cameroon.
Yeah.
And then he's in the AFCON. And that's not what we want. We don't want two strikers in the AFCON.
Yeah, the thing is, though, being at Liverpool Football Club might give his
should get him a France call up, shouldn't he?
Give him a little bit of help in that French call up, because we know what it is.
He's right on the edge. Like, he's right on the edge of the team. Like,
yeah,
I think he's been in the squad, but he just didn't play.
Yeah, he hasn't made that cap just yet, has he?
Needs 3.
Anfield sector. I'm on Anfield sector. Oh, okay. Right. Liverpool and Hugo Ekitike's camp have rescheduled a flight for the striker on Tuesday morning, as documents are still being signed. No issue, as Hugo will land tomorrow and medical immediately. Oh, okay. So instead of landing today, he's just landing tomorrow. There you go.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's what Fabrizio saying.
I thought Tuesday was the one. Like,
yeah. So Liverpool and Hugo Ekitike's camp have rescheduled the flight for the striker tomorrow morning, as documents are still being signed. No issues.
David Lynch did a tweet on Tuesday saying it was Tuesday this morning. Yeah. So I seen that and I just thought he's been briefed by Liverpool. So
yeah. That makes sense.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
I don't think he'll make Saturday, by the way. Like, I know everyone's saying, like, oh, AC Milan. No. I don't think he's going to make that game, seriously.
He'll land Tuesday, have his medical Tuesday, fly out Wednesday probably, or late Thursday. So, yeah, I doubt it. Yeah. Liverpool considering replacing Luis Diaz with Rodrygo. Malik Fofana is a backup option. Bayern also have Fofana as a back option if Diaz is not possible. That's from Fabrice Hawkins as well. Plettengo has said that Rodrigo is a topic of conversation at Liverpool. They are interested in the winger. No decision has been made regarding Rodrigo yet. He himself hasn't expressed any interest in the transfer of a club or management yet. Right, this
That's whole one. That end line is the one. Yeah.
The Rodrigo stuff is very, very interesting. And obviously this Isak stuff's not going away at this moment in time because, one, Eddie Howe's comments made it worse.
I know.
Two, and the other one is that every single time a journalist comes out with Liverpool news, they don't say that the Isak stuff's dead. All they keep saying is that I think Ben Jacobs, who's been like the R9 of reporters this summer, has basically said that Liverpool are still are still looking at Isak. They still have Isak in their sights, so no one's shutting anything down. And the Rodrigo stuff's not being shut down either. A lot of the reporters are now coming out with this now. I think there's two things came out. I think if Liverpool can get Isak, and this is still a massive if because I'm not sure they can at the moment, but if Liverpool can still get Isak this summer, they won't get Rodrigo. If they can't get Isak this summer, I think they try for Rodrigo. It's like it's like their plan A, plan B. I don't know if you agree with that, but that's reading all the information that keeps coming out at the moment. I think that's the way to look at it. And I think Ben Jacobs said as well that Liverpool is still looking for another attacker. He didn't specifically say a striker or a winger. He just said another attacker. And I think everyone does forget that we have got Cody Gakpo as our left winger at the moment. So who was the preferred choice for most of last season. So it's an interesting look at all these transfer rumours, ain't it? Trying to put two and two together, K-Mac.
Yeah, I'm still just reading people like putting in the height of Isak in the chat. How many times are you going to write down how tall Ekitike is? Sorry.
But he's 6'4", ain't he? He's
I
tall.
know, everyone's like 5'1", 69, like just random numbers. I'm like, you're all mental today. What was I going to say? Yeah, so I think the Ben Jacobs piece as well is quite interesting because he actually said that Liverpool might actually go for another number 9 as well, just as an option. So that kind of then points at, well, Isak's a number 9. He's not a winger, so that rules out Rodrygo. So that's where I sit on that as well with you is if they can get Isak, they'll get Isak, and then they won't get a replacement for Luis Diaz per se, like as the winger, and maybe Rio gets game time behind Cody, because, and this is something I said on my show earlier, like it's not very fair on Cody for him to get dumped into second place when he had a brilliant season, and he pretty much got us to the cup final again, like with all his goals as usual. So it's not really fair that we move Luis Diaz on, and then Cody thinks, oh cool, I'm number 1 now. Like I've got this position of my own, and then the person behind me is obviously going to challenge me, and then they go and get Rodrygo in, and he just fits in straight ahead of him. That's not what Liverpool do either, by the way. But you go and sign Isak, then you got your number 9, then you got Ekitike that can obviously be backup, but he can also do a role on the wing as well because he's done that before. So it does feel like it's one or the other, but I still think Rodrygo won't happen just because of Rodrygo. Like, not asked for a move, and not many players leave Real Madrid on their own accord.
No.
Not really a thing that happens.
I agree with that. And with the Rodrygo thing as well, it all depends how his meeting goes. So you had the Club World Cup where he hardly got any minutes whatsoever in them 5 games. In fact, in their semi-final game, they needed a goal to someone to come on, and Alonso didn't even bring him on the pitch. So,
Brought a defender on.
Yeah, which is balmy. I think it all depends how Alonso sees himself, what he sees his tactic is at Real Madrid, and if it doesn't include Rodrygo, then obviously that way Rodrygo would have to look at himself and go, well, I've got to leave. If my manager's got no time for me, I've got to go, and I can't be hanging around. So that would be the only reason he wants to go. But Rodrygo, if he's going to leave, also Rodrygo's got to look at himself and go, what's the market like? Where would I go? Because he looks at PSG right now. He's got no room at PSG right now to get into that team. Kvaratskhelia, who plays left-hand side, is arguably the best in that position in the world right now. So is he getting above Kvaratskhelia? Probably not. You got Doué there as well. You got Barcola there as well. It looks like he might be
came in and took Barcola's spot, and Barcola was doing really well.
Barcola was good, yeah. So I think it's difficult for him there. Bayern Munich, I don't think, what I read about Bayern Munich and Max Eberl, they're trying to get the wage structure down at Bayern Munich, and that's one of the reasons they're going for Luis Diaz, because he's on a low wage at Liverpool. So I very much will doubt he go Bayern Munich. He can't go to Barcelona, just can't happen. I don't think teams in Italy can actually afford his wages right now or the transfer fee.
There's one team in the UK which I don't.
Chelsea are the only other one, man.
Yeah, that's it. I don't want to mention them, but that would just be a Chelsea signing, that wouldn't it?
Yeah. I mean, they got 27 wingers. I
know. Yeah, just add another one.
that could be something, because they are looking to get rid of Thingy now, ain't they? Who's been there for the last 2 seasons?
Modric.
What's his name? No, not the Jackson. They're looking to get rid of Jackson, aren't they? So if they're looking to get rid of Jackson, then I could maybe see that happening. So Liverpool will feel like they got a shot at getting him. That's not a problem. But also the other problem with Madrid side of things is that Real Madrid want Ibu Konate, and do Liverpool really want to deal with Real Madrid when they're looking at one of our players in a way? I don't know. That's going to be a game of cat and mouse. They're like, oh yeah, we'll take Rodrygo off your hands if you don't want him, and then yeah, you can keep talking to our centre back for the next year. You know, it's a bit of a maybe that's a bit of a dangerous game for Liverpool to go through politically. I don't know, okay, mate. What do you reckon?
Well, there was an article in Dario AS, which is quite a reputable media in Spain, that said that Liverpool would like to take Rodrygo in the spite of Real Madrid taking Trent and all the other previous players in the past and make him our star, and then show Real Madrid, look what you could have had, basically. But I'm not buying it. I'm sorry.
No.
Like the last thing I want Liverpool to do is talk to Real Madrid, if I'm completely honest. Like I want them to get Konate on a new contract and just delete them off their phone and don't answer the phone to them.
Yeah, and
I don't want any contact with Real Madrid, mate.
Because the other problem right now as well is that, you know, we know Real Madrid have got a liking for Alexis McAllister as well. So don't want to. Do we actually want to open up this pathway where we can be looked at as these two gigantic teams?
Mate, we are not doing an Arsenal and Chelsea.
Are happy doing business with
a mutual relationship between two Premier League rivals.
Yeah, I don't think Liverpool could be seen to be doing that with Real Madrid. Look, Real Madrid and Liverpool are arguably the two biggest clubs in world football at this moment in time, and to do a mutual thing where we're in conversation, we're all in good spirits of each other, and then a year later, like Rodrigo come calling and go, we're in good spirits, we're pals at the moment. Well, Alexis McAllister, we did you a deal with Rodrigo the year before. Do you want to? Yeah, do we want to get down that road?
He's only got a year left on his contract, and he's not renewing.
Do we want to go down that road? I'm not sure. I love Rodrigo, but look, if Rodrigo was able to come to Liverpool, we could do it. Then go for it and do it, yeah. Because Rodrigo, Ekitike, Wirtz, and Salah is ridiculous, right? So it's absolutely ridiculous. And then also at the end of the day, you might actually have the Salah replacement in the years to come when you just change Rodrigo to the right hand side or something, and you got your Salah replacement there. So it could be a long term strategy from Liverpool if they go for Rodrigo because he's still very young as well. I don't know the Rodrigo one. The Anthony Gordon one again. There's less baggage there. I think it'd be very much a lot easier for Liverpool to go and buy Anthony Gordon from Newcastle and Isak right now. Really. So, and to be fair, Newcastle would rather do it. Newcastle would probably go, right, you want to buy Anthony Gordon? No problem. Do that and then leave us alone. Us alone. Right. They would probably go for that. And I don't think Liverpool would. Again, if Liverpool want Isak, they want to keep Newcastle happy. So I'm not sure on this left wing. Came out, I'm going to say it now. I'm not sure if we get a left winger at all. It could just be another attacker. Wirtz can play on that left hand side if need to. Guehi Gakpo still at the football club. Ekitike can drift to the left hand side and play as an inside left winger instead of that left winger. So do we actually? And then you got Rio, and Liverpool love this guy. And Fabrizio only said it last week that Liverpool are looking to give him a brand new long term deal. So do you want to stop his pathway into the side? If you buy Rodrigo and you've got Cody Gakpo there, Rio's going to be waiting for time, mainly, let's face it. So do you want to... what do you think Liverpool are thinking? Do you think they're thinking about, look, Ekitike's in the door and that's all well and good, yeah, we love the guy, but we still want Isak. We're still going to try and attempt to get Alexander Isak. Say Liverpool get Isak, yeah? I think they look at the left wing situation as like, you've got Cody Gakpo as your number one choice. You've got Wirtz who can play there. You've got Rio coming through, can play there. You've got Szoboszlai who can play there. Ekitike can go off to the left-hand side and he can play Isak through the middle. Do you think you desperately need a left winger, even if Diaz goes?
No. I've said this before, and respect to Diaz. Like Diaz was great last season. Okay,
It
no
was his
slight on
best
him.
year,
Like
wasn't it? It was his best year.
he had a great season. The season before that, he was pretty good as well. By the way, so the last 2 seasons he's been pretty consistent. But Cody Gakpo's going into his prime, 26 years old, had a brilliant season last season, better than Diaz. I feel like you make him your first team and you show your faith in him. I think he can get you 25 goals like all season. I think he could hit probably 30, 35, 40 GA. Like genuinely, I think he's an absolute bagsman sometimes. And he's never injured. That's something you're always going to get with Cody. He's never injured. Like he got that one injury, which wasn't actually him. He got crippled on the line. It was a nasty one as well. And I think Rio is going to show the coaching staff in this pre-season that I don't think this is a guy that we should send out on loan. I think this is a guy that could potentially do the cup games. And I think maybe Rio's getting looked at for maybe 15, 20 games next season.
Yeah.
And I think that's fine. That's absolutely fine. And I wouldn't be surprised if he got maybe 4 or 5 goals next season and maybe a couple in pre-season. He's already got one in pre-season, by the way. He's already scored. It was a good goal as well.
Yeah, he's
and that wasn't against a bum team. That was against Stoke, who were, I think, 2 weeks ahead of us in pre-season. So they're already fitter and they're already grunts. Like Stoke are those are big lads, aren't they? Like they're not skillful type players in Stoke anymore. So they wanted to win that game and he got absolutely trounced. And I feel like Liverpool might just look at it and go, look, we haven't got a pot of gold that lasts forever, but we've got some gold. So do we go for Isak and really put the money on the table, knowing that they've still got one more? And someone just put it in the chat. They still have to get Guehi done. Still have to get Guehi done. We can't rely on Gomez as the third choice centre back. Sorry, you can't rely on him solely as your third choice centre back. So I think you do need to get one more in there, and that's depending if Konate stays. Like I'm hoping they thrash out a deal, because there's a lot of rumours that there was conversations in June, and counter offers came back from Konate's camp in June, and Hughes hasn't gone back to Konate yet with his counter offer. So there's still negotiations. So hopefully we can still get that one done. But I think Rio might be sixth choice next season.
Yeah, I know you said this last season that Rio might play games.
Chiesa's going. Like I thought Chiesa might stay. He's not even on the plane.
Chiesa. If Liverpool could find a new club for Chiesa, I think they'd do that deal. Yeah, no doubt about it. I think if you look at Rio right now, Rio's probably in front of Chiesa in the pecking order. And the football club, I know a lot of people in the chat are saying Rio still needs time, which I agree with, by the way. Like if we did get a player in like Rodrygo or something like that, I'd like to see Rio go on loan to the Championship and play years worth of football with the grown up sort of thing, and not the under 18s or the under 23s anymore. Mature him. Yeah, it would mature him a lot. I just he needs to improve, but Liverpool rate him, and Liverpool really, really like him. This is the problem. Liverpool want to give him a long-term deal. They see a lot about him. Look, they stopped video footage in training when Rio was taking part for a reason. They think this guy is special, but he's still a child at the end of the day. I mean, he's not. I think he's 17 when the season starts or something like that. So 17 very soon. So this is still a very young kid. But if they believe in him that as much as they want to believe in him, they say they believe in him, and shown that belief with a contract, then I still think Rio could be part of the squad next season if we don't buy another attacker. But I think if we buy another attacker, I think I can see I'd like Rio to go to the Championship, maybe with a Blackburn or something like that for a year, or one of the relegated Premier League teams from last year, and he goes on loan to them because they're probably going to stand a chance to play further up the league. So, yeah, that's what I'd like to see from Rio. I worry about him maybe not playing enough games and sitting in the squad, and is he going to develop well enough? That's my only worry about it. But yeah, he's an exceptional footballer, and I like him. I really do rate him highly. Sales, like before we get to sales, you mentioned the Mark Guehi thing, and this is a good point. Like, I think I read somewhere today one of the journalists talking about Tottenham are looking at Mark Guehi now, but Liverpool are still favourites for him. Palace are hard to deal with. We know this, 45 to 50 million. If I was buying Mark Guehi for 45 to 50 million any other time of year, I'd be ecstatic about that because I think that's his true value. But the problem is he's got 1 year left on his contract, ain't it? And Liverpool probably realise his value is between 45 and 50. But with a year left in his deal, will Liverpool be tempted anyway to just do the deal because it's their guy? Or is there a possibility of Liverpool maybe looking elsewhere, in your opinion, K-Mac?
You know what's weird? I actually think we're waiting on Eze to be sold. Because if Eze gets sold, then we can sell them Doak.
Oh, right, I hear that.
I think that's what it is. I genuinely do. Like, I think we're waiting for other players to move. And we're also probably waiting for Palace to get Diamande done.
Yeah.
Like, I just think we're waiting for other things to move.
Is Diamande still not done? I thought they had him.
But I mean, the stuff coming out of Guehi's camp it's inevitable. Like Liverpool is his only choice. And the thing is as well, I've said this before. Like, genuinely, I don't think Liverpool were expecting the Canate thing to rear its head right now. I think they were either gonna get the contract done, or he was going to leave on a free. But this was going to happen much later on in the window, and then we were going to get Guehi on a free to replace him. But because of Quansah, because that money came in for Quansah and it was too good to turn down, they've let one go out of the defence, and they do need a replacement. And that's where now they're like, can we wait a year for Guehi? I don't think we can. So I think they'll pull the trigger. And I think Doak will probably end up at Palace to replace Eze. That's if Eze goes. I don't know yet. Like Arsenal can't seem to get shit done. So
yeah, it's weird.
And then you got Arteta talking about how good his midfield signings were. Like,
he makes defensive
midfielders. He did not need midfielders.
Yeah, Arteta makes defensive signings extremely quick, but when it comes to attacking players, they fuck around, man. Palace have been demoted to the ECL instead of the EL. The reduction of money goes on that. Maybe they're skint. Yeah, that's a good point as well. Obviously, not playing Europa League anymore and playing Conference League is going to financially, hurt Palace. There's no doubt about that. I don't.
Got 60 million for Elise. I don't think they spent that, did they? There's also rumours about.
Keep talking, came out. I'll be right back.
There's also rumours about Adam Wharton as well, and Liverpool again that have popped up. So I don't know. Like, maybe because they did get demoted, they might be having a bit of a fire sale, but some of their players might leave. But I just think it's a case of Eze. Like, I just think if Eze makes the move to either Tottenham or Arsenal, then that's around 60 million. So I think they'll have the money then, and then we can go and get Guehi. Then we can give them Ben Doak. Then the money's reduced a bit, and maybe they'll go and get a defender with that money because they'll need one. But yeah. And the interesting thing is Mateta popped up as well. Like we seem to be linked with quite a few Palace players. We always seem to be linked with Palace players for some reason. I don't know why. We always seem to be linked with Palace players, but we don't buy any. Like, we were linked with Elise for ages. We were linked with Eze, We've been linked with Guehi for about 2 years. Like
Yeah,
Adam
they're
Wharton,
talented
we're
players.
linked with. Like Mateta, we're linked with. Like
Yeah, Palace bring up some talented footballers, I
they
think,
do,
don't they? So
they do.
I think you might be right with the Guehi thing. I think they're just waiting for all their chips to lay as well. So before they let people go, I mean, if Palace can't get hold of another centre back, they can't really they're just letting go for free at the end of the year because it'd be terrible for them to go limited.
I'll tell you who they might go for, mate. Palace might go back in for Chalobah because he's been told he's surplus requirements next season.
Mm.
And he played for them last season, or the season before. Was it last season for like half a season? Something like that. But he was good for them. So they might go back in for Chalobah from Chelsea.
Yeah, that could work. That could definitely work. I think Liverpool will get Mark Guehi at the end of the day. I think Liverpool have identified him as their main centre back. I've not really seen this. There's been soft links with Lacaba and stuff like that, but I don't think I've seen anything as strong as the Mateta links. And Liverpool, we know for certain Liverpool have already spoken to Crystal Palace, and so I think Mateta's got his heart set on it now. Not Mateta, Guehi's got his heart set on it now that he wants to go to Liverpool. So that'd be a brilliant signing, and I think Konate will stay till the end of the window because I don't think Liverpool go sell him for cheap like that. Especially if they buy Guehi a 1 year or less of his deal for 45 million, and then they're not going to sell Konate for less than what they just bought Guehi for the same amount of time.
That would be
what I mean? It wouldn't make sense. Wouldn't make any sense.
If we start doing that, then everyone's going to come in and just take the piss.
It would make zero sense, wouldn't it? It would make zero sense. So
we haven't got 10 million to let Trent play 3 games.
Yeah, man.
That's how good we are.
Exactly. Okay, got benched by Bishop. Oh, well, there you go. No,
he's like 18. He's like 18, that guy.
Bishop. Lacaba, yeah. I think Lacaba's one of these guys that a lot of people rate, but I've never watched him play, so I can't have that same. I can't really question how good Lacaba is or not, and what I mean.
I can't.
But I think the Guehi stuff happens.
When he was there either, unfortunately.
No.
It's supposed to be good there, but
I think Mark Guehi happens. I think they'll come in, and then you got Van Dijk, Konate, Mark Guehi, Joey Gomez. There'll be our 4 centre backs, and that's 4 very good centre backs. And also, I think about it as well. I don't think Liverpool would let Gerald Kwanzaa go if they didn't think they were going to get a defender in.
No, I don't think so. Well, it was interesting that he went, and then suddenly Mark Guehi was linked straight away. Like, boom. Yeah. Liverpool spoken to him, blah, blah, blah. This is how much the price is. And,
I think that happened.
It's also one of those as well, like, and I'll just say it in the chat, like, that we were linked with Ekitike a while ago. Everything went quiet. Boom.
Yeah, and then it went off
and then
for whatever reason. And look, Newcastle offered more money then as well when and they rejected it.
Yeah,
so all Newcastle fans that saying they didn't want Ekitike, you bid 70 million. So, just saying. Yeah,
was it 73 in the end? I think it was
something like that. As is 69 and 10 million add-ons if them add-ons are achieved. So, I'm with you, Ali. Ben Jacobs said we can't rule out Isak. We can't. Isak for me.
Well, I don't think his agent. Dream. I don't think his agent did him any favours either.
No, look, Isak's agent obviously wants Isak to leave. Do you know what I mean? Isak's agent is, by the look of it, he is desperate for 2 things. You either give Alexander Isak a monster contract that he can't reject, or he leaves to get that monster contract. It's one of the 2. And I don't know if asked what Newcastle could do for contracts. They still, PSR always seems to be lurking around Newcastle, fairly or unfairly. It's just the way the rules are at the moment, but they're always lurking around. And if Newcastle don't make Newcastle from now on, if they want to become the club they think they can be, they have to get Champions League every year. They have to, because the resources with that and will help them with PSR as well. So I just don't know what they'll go. I don't know if they can go over 200 grand a week for him. I'm not sure.
They can, mate.
without getting other new players in.
The highest paid player at Newcastle is on the
Bruno,
same
isn't it?
as Chiesa.
Yeah, is it
He's
Bruno?
on the same
isn't it?
as Chiesa.
Yeah, so I'm not sure from that point of view. So again, I don't know Newcastle's financials well enough to really go into it, but it's only what I'm reading online pretty much. So I think Liverpool will have an interest till they're told to really F off, and it's like they put a stamp on it. But at this moment in time, they got told not right now, and so not right now to Liverpool is like, oh, okay, might be soon then, not right now is like different to like fuck off.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? It's
Have
not
you seen
quite the same.
Did you see the Indy Cala tweet straight after we did the inquiry into
Yeah.
him? So he did a tweet, and it was a really, really interesting one because nobody covered any of this, and this is what made me think there could be some truth in it. Is Newcastle contacted? This is what the tweet said. Newcastle contacted Isak after we put the inquiry in, and Isak's camp turned around and requested that Newcastle do not publicly reject it. That's what happened. That's what he said. Okay. Then it then came out on Sky News like Newcastle rejected. He's never going. Not for sale. All this stuff. It never came from Newcastle. It came from all the media outlets. It's never come from Newcastle. Like Eddie Howe hasn't said Isak's not for sale at any price.
Well, he couldn't guarantee it, could he?
Exactly, because Isak has asked Newcastle not to publicly say that he's not for sale. So what does that mean? That means there's intent from the player's side to think about this, and I think the whole 120 million. Where did the 120? Does anyone know where the 120 million came from? Because everybody's talking about this 120 million. Like Liverpool didn't put a bid in for 120 million. So
No.
I just want to know where this number came from, because up to 120 million, 120 million, like there has to be something in that, because it's not publicly come from Newcastle and it's not publicly come from Liverpool. But people are talking about 120 million. Like,
It's interesting. It's
mate,
interesting.
there's fire, there's smoke, there's fire, there's something going on.
Oh, there
honestly.
is saying. We've got
And it's in Isak's camp now. Isak's now been sent home and he's now thinking about it. He's probably talking to his agents, and his agent's like, are you out of your mind? Like, go to Liverpool.
Yeah, exactly.
You're
So
gonna lose
Lewis
a
Steele,
lot.
there's some. Lewis Steele has been saying this afternoon, Liverpool interested in Rodrygo, but there's been no direct contact yet. It's a deal to keep your eye on. This is coming from Lewis Steele. Also, I believe there was another one as well. Liverpool want to do a deal with Isak, and that's why they inquired for him. It's not likely, but it's not impossible. The interest still remains, but I wouldn't say it's likely. I think that's coming from Lewis Steele as well. Now, I here's my feelings on all this right now. More as well coming from Lewis Steele, I believe. Oh, this comes from Fabrice Hawkins as well. Liverpool considered replacing Luis Diaz with Rodrigo Valla. That's what we read earlier. Big up, Michael. So this is where I'm looking at with this Isak stuff right now. I think Liverpool, because they got Ekitike through the door now, as we said earlier, it's Rodrigo Isak's their next move. I've just seen Madrid Extra on Twitter as well tweet about that Liverpool have contacted Real Madrid for Rodrigo. So there could be a lot of eggs there in that basket. I think Liverpool will go attempt to get Rodrigo now and maybe move on for Isak the following summer with reinsurances at their first choice. That might be how Liverpool are looking at it. Because if Liverpool go for Rodrigo, it's going to cost around the same kind of money that Ekitike just cost, around that 79 million or whatever it is. I don't think Liverpool. I know Liverpool got money and we got cash. I just don't think our cash will stretch to 140 million for Isak on top of that as well, with all the wages included, because that is just balmy. Because we do still need a centre back, to be fair. So I'm looking at this now, reading these reports that you guys are putting in now, and I actually read them on Twitter as we speak as well. it looks like Liverpool may have turned their attention to Rodrigo for a similar price what Ekitike is going to cost, then still have enough coppers in the tank to go and get a Mark Guehi if it's going to cost 45, 50 million quid. And then I think we're done for that. That's us ready. I think that's us ready for the new season, K-Mac. What do you reckon? Because all this new information keeps coming in is quite interesting.
So, all right, let's do a quick ask with the chat. Who would you rather have at Liverpool next season, Rodrigo or Isak? Simple as that.
Get in, chat. Get in.
Simple as that. And do you really need to answer that? Like, Rodrigo plays in Spain. We don't know what he's going to be like in the Premier League. We genuinely don't. We don't know what kind of character he is. Like, we don't know whether he's going to come with an ego. We don't know whether he's going to come thinking he's going to be the star man. Like, Isak has got a really calm personality where he's a chill guy. Like, and he's proven for 3 years in the Premier League. Like, I know what I want. I genuinely know what I want. And we should just go for Isak. Like, it's the only chance we're going to get. If Newcastle get Champions League again next season, then we're never getting Isak. We're never getting him again. And for me, 25-year-old, about to hit his prime, 20-plus goals in the Premier League, 2 consecutive seasons. It's a sure bet. It's almost the best bet you could have. It just is. Rodrigo is a brilliant player, but you don't know what he's going to be like in the Premier League. You just don't. Isak's been there, done it, bought the T-shirt, and we've unsettled him. Like, whether we wanted to or not, we've unsettled him. And now he's contemplating, maybe I put in that transfer request. Maybe I get the price down. And that's what Liverpool want. Liverpool want him to get the price down. Liverpool want Newcastle to go, ooh, like, that's a lot of money and the player's disgruntled. Newcastle do not want him to put a transfer request in like the last couple of days of the window. Otherwise, they're screwed. Otherwise, they're waiting on the money to come in to then buy because they've spent all their money, pretty much.
Yeah, this is interesting. There is one thing that I think Promo said, big up Promo in the chat as well, because he's agreeing with you. He's agreeing with you, the Isak thing as well. But I would look at the only thing with Isak, Newcastle need a replacement in, don't they? If Newcastle can buy a striker in the next week or two.
Oh, we have one, mate.
Yeah. I don't think Darwin will go. I think Darwin's going to go to Saudi personally. I think Darwin wants the money.
We have one.
I'd be surprised. I'd be surprised if Darwin wants to stay in England. To be fair, I think he wants out. If Newcastle buy Darwin, then that's ridiculous. I mean, go for it by all means. But I'm not sure. This is such an awkward one. I think Liverpool. Let's put it this way: one of the next attackers are going to either be Isak or Rodrigo. I think that's the way it is at the moment.
Oh yeah, I agree. No, I totally agree.
I think.
Or Gordon. Yeah, I think it's one of those three.
Gordon is a dark horse, but I think if we're looking at it right now, if Liverpool go get another attacker this summer, it's either going to be Isak or Rodrigo. Isak might want to come to Liverpool, but Newcastle might just say no, it's just not going to happen, and that's the way it is. And then Liverpool move on, and they get Rodrigo, or Liverpool could put pressure on Newcastle saying, like, we're going for Rodrigo, and Isak's like, whoa, I want to go to Liverpool. If they get Rodrigo, they're probably not coming for me, so they put pressure on them. You know, transfers can be quite a bastard thing to do, as I always say. And
we need to be bastards now.
You need to put your dice have got a full, ain't they? And, Newcastle, as you say, they need a striker. Yeah, it's... I
think you said that, didn't you? Didn't you say that?
Bastard FC, man. We have to be Bastard FC.
That's it.
That's what we got to be.
We've got to be.
Sometimes it's not nice.
I said we needed to be less emotional, and you come, we need to be Bastard FC.
That's it. After FC, man. That's what we need to be. Sometimes you just got to do it. Sometimes you got to go, right, I really want your player. Here's an offer. They turn it down, but the player gets upset about it. We've seen it happen in football, and then eventually you get your player.
I don't care. Not my problem.
No, exactly. It's just the way football is. Sometimes we're being
And they're
too
going to
nice
come
to
to
the past.
Liverpool, so they should be bloody happy.
But yeah, it is interesting with these two stories about Rodrigo and Isak. And to be fair, I think it's going to definitely be one of them. You know, these they're the real two that they've come out with. You know, that I just don't see anyone else. I don't know what it is. I really don't see anyone else apart from one of these. Lewis Steele has said it's not likely that Liverpool sign Alexander Isak, but it's not impossible. Newcastle are scared of Liverpool because they have the pulling power. A lot will rest with the striker and whether he wants to force through the move. Now, this is what I keep talking about, being that bastard FC. If Liverpool really, really want Isak like that, and I think we could go and get him personally, but yeah,
Did you see the video I sent you of Alan Pardew?
yeah. Alan Pardew
He's an
thinks his head's been
ex-Newcastle manager, and he was bricking it. He was like, Isak's gonna. If Isak wants to go, he will go. And he also turned around and said, the players will be on his side to go, because if players make that move from Newcastle to a bigger club in Liverpool, then there's an option for them to do it. So why are they going to say no? So he even said, look, they'll all be on this side. Like to think that the players are going to go, oh no, you can't go. They'll be like, no, go, mate. Go to the bigger club, win more trophies, because that's what we want to do eventually. Alan Pardew said it how it was, and I was like, whoa, that's probably not going to sit well with the Newcastle fans.
Yeah, look, I think this one could go all summer. I think this is one of the sagas that could actually go till the end of the summer window.
Deadline day. And I've said that as well. Look, a lot of people want all our business done early, but I'm like, look, if we get Isak done on the last day of the window, I'm not bothered, because he comes in and scores anyway. This isn't a guy that you need to work out how he plays in the team and whether he can manage it in the Premier League and go through the whole pre-season process. No, you can put Isak straight in and he'll just ball it. He's as good as a sure bet. That's how I see it.
Yeah, definitely.
Straight away.
No, I agree, man. I agree. Obviously, Liverpool got some selling to do as well. There's been some news today about a young left back for 10 million to Rangers. Owen Beck. What are you feeling there, man?
Unbelievable bit of business, that, mate.
10 million for Owen Beck.
The kid's played 2 games for Liverpool, in the cup, and we're getting 10 million quid for him. Wait, what are we on? This is just magic stuff.
Yeah,
we got 3 million for Nat Phillips. I didn't even know we had Nat Phillips at one stage.
Yeah, we eventually got some money for Nat Phillips.
It's mad, mate. It's mad how we're getting money for these players. Crazy. 10 million for Owen Beck.
No, I agree, man. I agree. I mean, that'd be good business if that goes through as well. Obviously, the Darwin situation, we'll get to Darwin as well. What do you think with Darwin? What happens with Darwin? I know there's been people out there because he scored a hat trick yesterday, and people are creaming themselves. He scored the other day as well, and he's got this.
Fooled. Do not be fooled.
He's got a crew cut now and all that. At the end of the day, guys, look, Andre Voronin used to look world class in pre-season. Then the season started. Do you know what I mean? And yeah.
Don't be fooled. Don't be fooled.
We've had 3 years of Darwin, guys. Why is it going to just change all of a sudden overnight now?
Mate, I am not. Mate, I'm sorry, but I am not having Florian Wirtz providing bullets to him and him missing, because they are the best bullets you're ever going to get. They really are.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Imagine Salah and Wirtz providing bullets and he's spooning them over the bar. I'll just be like, oh my God, why did we do this? Slot's no mug. Slot's no
Yeah.
mug. He's going.
What?
I think
Yeah,
he'll.
I think that's.
I think he might go for a bit less now. Maybe 50 million. Maybe 45.
Yeah, Liverpool can afford to just sell him now, can't they? They got their striker in. They're like, there's no worry about selling him first before we buy one in. So they
I know
can.
I know the Napoli one's completely gone, but Napoli have just sold Osimhen now. Like, I don't know. Maybe that could just pop up again. I don't know. But they just sold Osimhen. That's finally done, and they got 40. I think they got 40 million straight up cash from Galatasaray. God knows how they did that, by the way. Like, what is going on with Turkish teams? Like they're signing some really good players over in Turkey.
Yeah.
They got what's the name? They got the Benfica player. Was it Akoru? Akoru, the Turkish guy.
Oh yeah. The one that
They got
flying on
him.
newspaper.
Like
Yeah.
Besiktas got him. I'm like, what?
Yeah.
Who
Makes me
knows?
worry.
Who
Makes
knows
me
with
worry
Darwin?
about the quality of the player though if they go to Turkey. To be fair, I, yeah, I think Darwin. Look, I think as soon as Liverpool, someone comes in with an offer for Darwin, that Liverpool agree with is gone, no problem. I think you're right, though. I think Liverpool can lower their fee for Darwin now if they need to get rid of. Look, Liverpool want him off the books. They got their striker in now, so I could see if someone bids 50 million, 55 million, I think they'll let him go. Same with Luis Diaz. Look, Bayern Munich looks like they're stepping up their interest at Luis Diaz over the next few days. They've put everything else on hold. That Walter Menday, or whatever his name is, the big striker,
Yeah.
they've put that on hold now to sort the Luis Diaz situation out. Again, Liverpool wanted £70 million.
Has he gone? Okay, so Liverpool wanted 70 million for him. I think he'll probably go for a little bit less now. I think we'll be a little bit more flexible, and maybe we'll let them do some add-ons for Diaz. But Diaz has already agreed a contract, according to a lot of media outlets, and that's till 2029. So he's got a good contract there. It's probably going to be his biggest contract before he gets to the age of 31, 32 with that contract. So I think that'll happen pretty quickly. But he did go on the tour, and Liverpool have said they will only sell him for the right price. And I think that's the case with a lot of players. Like, they will only sell them for the right price. So I'm on my own now. I don't know what the agenda was, so I don't know what else Jamie wanted to talk about. But he might come back in a bit. But what do you think in the chat? Do you think it'll be Diaz next and then Nunes? Or does anyone actually think that Nunes might stay? In the chat. What do you reckon? Does anybody want him to stay? Like, I know he scored 4 goals in pre-season and he's got short hair, but does anyone actually want him to stay? Does a transfer request do anything financially? I don't know. I don't think it would. I think what it would do is it would probably reduce the price on Isak. And I'm not being funny. Like, I know a lot of us have sat there and gone, "Oh, do you really want to play if you put a transfer request in?" But I'm sorry. Like, if Isak puts a transfer request in, I don't care. Like, just get him. Like, I don't care. Like, that goes out the window with me for him, because he is just that good. He is a sure thing. Like, there's no ifs, buts, or maybes. Like, whether he'd be a hit at Liverpool, he would be a hit at Liverpool. He would be a hit. Like, I am so convinced that we sign him, we win the lot. Like, we either win the lot or we win almost the lot. But I think we get 2. And that's what everybody else is panicking about. Like, you just
Hello.
watch all of the channels online. When they heard we were getting Isak, they all panicked and went, "Oh my god, the league's over! Oh my god!" Yeah, go
We're
on, mate.
back.
Sorry.
We're
Talking
back.
about Isak.
No, mate. It literally, the thunder and lightning just strike to me. That went goodbye.
Wow, you got thunder there.
Yeah, it's heavy storms. Yeah,
Oh wow.
we've
I
got a
can see
heavy
it. I
storm.
can see it. I can see it in the distance, but it'll probably get to me
Yeah,
soon.
absolutely. Yeah, thunder and lightning, man. And as soon as it happened, my internet shit itself and went, see you later. In the Keller bomber, Jamie attacked by a spider and his entourage. Oh man. Jamie was eating flies, you know. Oh man, sorry about that, guys. Yeah,
The spider's babies went and crawled in your router.
yeah, man. The clouds are black and the storm is here. So we won't go much longer, guys, because the internet might keep going in and out. Yeah, Darwin will leave, Diaz will leave, Owen Beck will leave, Harvey Elliott, I think, will probably leave.
I think West Ham, mate.
Yeah, looks like they want him, which I think would be a good buy for him.
Yeah, and Tyler Morton as well. That's a good rebuild for their midfield and replacement Judas as well.
Graham Potter, the way he plays football, I think will suit.
It would.
Harvey Elliott, you know, he's sort of the same way that Harvey Elliott is. You know, he's good for the under-21s because they play that similar kind of style that Potter likes to play. So, yeah, I think it'd be good over there. So Liverpool go recoup a lot of money as well this summer, but they're still going to spend. As I said, there's going to be another attacker, guys, and a centre back on its way. Liverpool haven't finished yet. You know, we've got enough players in right now, but there are only going to get more guys, and it's exciting time. There's the thunder again, man. There's a summer so far. There's the 4 guys in. You got to add another attacker and another centre back to that. So it's going to be 6 players this summer, guys. All of quality, all make our team better. Squad is already better than it was last season. Exciting times, guys. But look, I'm going to end it there because the thunderstorm is coming back and I don't want it to kick us all off once again. Matt, appreciate you coming on, man.
Good to see you again, mate.
Always. Nice
Obviously,
little bit of
seen
Liverpool
each other,
chat.
but I meant on the show.
Yeah, exactly. Nice little bit of Liverpool chat here today, guys. Obviously, not all the news we already knew, but I wanted to get a video out there and chat to you guys about all the stuff that's going on.
If you do want more content like this, though, go and subscribe to me, okay? K-Mac channel.
There you go. Go and subscribe to K-Mac. Go and do that, guys.
Cheers, mate.
Go and get K-Mac subscribers up as well. Look, I'm going to be off tomorrow. I'm having a day off tomorrow. Go and spend some time with the family. Go out maybe and do something. So, yeah, day off tomorrow, guys. I'll be back again on Wednesday, unless there's some major breaking news that I just have to go live for. Then I'll do it. But if not, yeah, I'll be at home, resting up tomorrow, chilling out a little bit with the fam, and I'll be back on Wednesday. So until then, guys, make sure you go and see K-Mac, and then I'll be back on Wednesday. Guys, this is going to take you over to Asim at Born and Red. So go over to Born and Red. Make sure you stay here. Go over to Born and Red. They've got Ben Jacobs live on the show right now. Go and find out some information of Ben Jacobs right now. Tell Asim, Jamie Phillips.